follow. Want my love, baby, earn it. Yeah, dancing on my own. See if you can follow. Got me feeling alive. Watch me go, lose control. Is this real? All I feel. Break the signs. Every time it's real, real, real. I do what I want. 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 Hear me now, I do what I want. Are you ready now? 'Cause it won't be easy. Only get what you work for. Gotta go all out. Whenever you see me, don't be wasting my time. Watch me go, lose control. Is this real? All I feel. Break the signs. Every time let's be real, be real, be real. I do what I want. 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 Hear me now. Watch me go, lose control. Is this real? All I feel. Break the signs. Every time let's be real, be real, be real. I do what I want. I do what I want.
Good morning. What's new, pussycat?
Thought that you should know I've been going solo. Want my love, baby, earn it. Yeah, dancing on my own. See if you can follow. Got me feeling alive. Watch me go, lose control. Is this real? All I feel. Break the signs. Every time let's be real, be real, be real. I do what I want. 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 Hear me now, I do what I want. Are you ready now? 'Cause it won't be easy. Only get what you work for. Gotta go all out. Whenever you see me, don't be wasting my time. Watch me go, lose control. Is this real? All I feel. Break the signs. Every time let's be real, be real, be real. I do what I want. 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 Hear me now. Watch me go, lose control. Is this real? All I feel. Break the signs. Every time let's be real, be real, be real. I do what I want. I do what I want.
Good morning. What's new, pussycat?
Good afternoon. How the hell are you? I'm fantastic. Thanks for asking. Look at that. We got 38 people in here. Fuck you, Betty. Woo, we got some salty bitches in the house. Good God. I'm starting to think that my breast implants need their very own PPO. For Betty. Like, it's so weird. So weird. She is fixated on my boobs. It's like, wow. Betty, do you swim in the lady pond, girl? Is that what your problem is? I mean, I know you're jealous as hell and you want to wear my skin, but I didn't know you actually wanted to, like, it's so weird. Like, honestly, girl, I know this is your high-powered job where you're how did she put it the other day? Oh God, it was so bizarre. Something about not wildly successful, but some other strange turn of phrase that she used to describe all her meteoric rise to the top of whatever. Betty, honey, you're in trauma, okay? I know you think you're like Nancy Grace. For many reasons, no. Not the least of which is her hair is much better than yours. Even though it is a helmet created with Aquanet and a rat tail comb, but even Nancy Grace's helmet head is. So I'm just going to address just two little things from her live this morning, because y'all know that, little birdies, anybody who's a creator on here, well, y'all know that we all have little birdies that like to send us things, things they think we might want to know. And I swear, I really think in the case of Betty, it just creeps me out more than anything. It really does. Because listen, I expect her to hate me, okay? I would hate me too if I was Betty. So that's not my problem. My problem is she does not seem to inhabit the realm of reality. And Mike Stevens, sir, I think I might even take you off the block list in just a minute, because God bless Mike Stevens' little heart. He actually did try and, correct something Betty said about me. And of course, she was on such a maniacal roll that when she highlighted his comment, her dumbass thought that the comment was to her. No, she said something about, we're going to play it because it's only like a minute. But how weird is this? That she's commenting on who's on my block list, which consists of, hold on, let's find out, just a few people. And, Mike Stevens, since you did the right thing, sir, I was actually texting with the person who sent it to me. And I sent a funny text and I said, my goodness, look at old Mike Stevens over there telling the truth. I said, Mike has been redeemed. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there are 9 people total on the block list. 4 of them are the same username, just, on a VPN, apparently. 3 more that I've never seen their names before and I do not recognize, but I trust the mods, so there's no reason for me to remove them. The only other 2 on there The only one that we are discussing is Mike Stevens. So let's just do an experiment, shall we? Okay, Mike Stevens, I just took you off the block list, sir. Now let's see if Mike comes flying over here. But I do appreciate Mike doing the right thing and not letting, well, he at least tried to set the record straight. And then we are getting to Lisa's favorite things. I'm going to take attendance. And then we're getting right down to it. Let's see, how many do I have? Oh God, I have a lot. How many lines are on a sheet of paper? Hey, SoFlo. Oh, damn girl, SoFlo's doing day drinking. Oh, God knows this place could make me want to do some day drinking. This probably, y'all, when I did this thumbnail this morning, I had not gone on YouTube yet. So I didn't realize that there's some other lives going on that, you know, I mean, we all kind of go to the same places. So there's just some other things going on right now. So I didn't want to change it because I thought, no, that's not cool. Because I didn't find out until like an hour after I made the thumbnail that there was another live going on that's got a lot of drama. And you know, I myself was listening before I came in here, and I'm going to go and, you know, back it up and listen some more when I'm done. But I didn't think it would be a great idea to change it. I did consider it, and then I was like, why? Okay. Well, I think I'll take, what the hell? I swear I just washed these. Why do these look like that? Hold on. That was funny. That was some of the hair from Betty's new wig. Look at that, Mike Stevens. Mike, you were a good boy. Of course, I'm screaming at my TV. I'm like, no, you stupid bitch. He's talking about me, not you. Mike, does Betty get mad at you and throw you out? You know damn good and well if you put those emojis in her chat. Mike, tell me what you think of this idea. And I'm being serious. I want your honest answer. If I go in Betty's chat, like, I think she goes live, you know, if it's like she used to, she goes live before, I mean, I'm typically not even out of bed when she starts. I usually get up anywhere between like 7 and 8, depending on how late I was up the night before. So what do you think will happen if I go over to Betty's, and I'm not going to use a sock account because I only have one and I don't have it anymore. And I've never bothered to make another one because, y'all, I'm not a troll. Seriously, I don't have. Listen, this place sucks enough of my real world and my time that I don't have time to be, you know, playing around impersonating someone else. And another reason I don't do that is because I have a very, well, much like I heard Betty say this morning, I have a very specific way that I write, you know, highly literate, and it goes against everything that's been ingrained in me to try and, you know, not speak like I do. I mean, I'm proud of the fact that I am highly literate. So I would have to, I feel like I'd have to kind of disguise, not just come in under another name, but I would have to I'd have to make a very conscious effort to type the complete opposite of how I normally do. So How do you think I'll be received, Mike, if I do? And I will be perfectly respectful. I'll just sit and listen, and I will not make any comments unless I have something positive to add to the conversation. Well, Mike, is she hiding that fact? Come on, Mike. See, this is what frustrates me about you, Mike. You know damn good and well, there's nobody who's ever heard me communicate, whether written, spoken, of any length. There is no one who has heard the two of us in even the relatively same comparative time frame who would ever in 1 billion years say that Betty and I are both at the same literacy level. That's absurd. And if you believe that, I just want to know, well, where is she hiding that? Because that's, even when I'm in a chat, I use punctuation and I rarely use, abbreviations. Oh, shit. What the hell? Look at that. One of my headbands just broke. Pieces of crap. You know why? I figured out these are for little kids. Okay. I think they'll stay. They have to, because I'm going to have a big dent in my forehead right here if I take these off. Okay, well, Mike, I'm not going to try and change your mind. I'm just letting you know that you're probably the only person. If you showed the two of us side by side to 10 random people, I truly don't think that there would be one who would say, "Oh yeah, that they could each be the same person, just with a different screen name." But anyway, well, Mike, we're going to put that to the test. And if you want to give her forewarning, be my guest. But you never know when I'm going to, pop in there. But I have a feeling I'm probably blocked. I don't know, because truly, since, I found out what she's all about from when I watched her, like in the very beginnings of when I first was really starting to watch a lot of people, I've never, I just don't do that. I truly, I do not, kind of like you, Laura, a Lauraism, besides I'll wait, she'll say things like, I don't listen to people that I don't like. I don't watch people that I don't like. I am pretty much the same way, except in clips. We all will watch people in clips. But I promise you, I do not tune in to see Betty. I get people who send me things, and people's opinions of me, like, well, what are they? Mike, we're going to see. We're going to see if I can even get in the door. And I promise you, I'm sitting right here in this chair telling it for the world. If I can get in the door, listen, call me a bitch, call me, people can call me anything they want, but I don't think anyone would ever tell me that I don't have any class. And that's Betty's house, and I would not go to Betty's house for the sole purpose of being rude to her. I know there's lots of people who do it. Some people really enjoy that kind of thing. I just wouldn't do that. So I promise you, I will not be rude, unkind, and I'll just sit quietly unless I have something to add. Now that would be a show. That would be a show. But what I was saying is, I've said a million times, and I absolutely mean this, people's opinions of me, I don't care about that. I'm not going to try and change anybody's opinion. Why would I? It's usually pointless. And everybody's entitled to their opinion. Where my problem comes in is when you fucking lie on me. Don't lie on me. So while I give you props, Mike, for trying to correct what she was saying, I mean, honestly, Mike, do you not sit back when she was like going on her little tirade about me blocking you? I blocked you 2 times. And it was after a very long, every day after day after day of, I let you come in here and put your bullhorns up and fly your Betty flag, and you know that. So when I hear somebody lying, that's when I'm going to react. The thing about the breast implants, I mean, that's fucking bizarre to me, but whatever. I mean, clearly she's jealous, okay? Because I can tell you this, I don't spend time talking about people that I don't care about. And I don't mean care about in that way, but if I'm unbothered by something I've heard someone say, I don't come in here and, you know, it's interesting because that's the one thing she and almost the only thing that I ever hear her say to me is about my implants, which tells me she's jealous as hell. And Betty, you can attempt your brand of humor or whatever you think it is. Have at it. But girl, it's weird. Okay. It's just weird. Okay. So, Mike, you can tell her in case I'm blocked. And that's her prerogative. I mean, she's not blocked here. In fact, I've said many times, I would love to talk to her. I would love to pick her brain. So she is not blocked here. And should the notion ever strike her, come on over. Okay, so we're going to try that. I don't know when, but I would imagine the next time that I wake up and she's, see, I'm not sub to her, so she doesn't come up in my feed. Every time I want to see something, I just, you know, she stays permanently in the search feature. So it just, because I'm not subbed, it doesn't come up in my feed. Okay, so well, okay, you'd know better than me. But what do you not find it odd that she is so fixated on mine? It would be one thing if I was, well, even that would be weird, but it would be one thing if I was running around, you know, flexing like I was born with these. And it's nobody's business. But unlike Betty, I'm very self-deprecating, okay? I will, at any rate, do you not find it weird? I mean, what it tells me is she's fucking jealous as hell. And she might be endowed up top, as you put it. I would not know. But just because you're endowed up top, if she doesn't think she's already met gravity, she needs a new mirror. Okay? I am 10 years older than her and look 10 years younger than her. Okay? So there is that. And Mike, well, there you go. And trust me, I didn't run around like, I don't lead with that. Okay? I lead with this. All the rest of it, lucky me. But I can tell you, it It was the one and only time she ever attempted to clap back to me when I had my first channel. She made the most bizarre remark about, well, I hope those fake tits will keep you floating when you're in the ground. Okay, I won't pretend to understand what that meant, but okay. And then I don't know, a couple months ago, and don't get it, listen, don't get it twisted. I have always said Betty owes me probably 500 more of what I guess is her juvenile insults. And as far as this goes right here, I have made no secret of the fact, whoops, I have a standing Botox appointment and I get filler once a year. That does not equate to having plastic surgery on your face. So that is another lie. And see, I don't care what you say, but don't lie about me. If you're going to talk smack about me, could you at least get it right? That's all I ask. And, maybe she should avail herself of some of the things I do. And it is not a crime, nor is it a moral failing to take care of oneself. And I'm the one sitting here with a husband. In fact, I've had a few. So, well, I mean, I've made no secret about, are you kidding me? Listen, I don't know if you partake in stocks and the stock market, but if you do, Allergan, baby. God knows I have been single-handedly doing my part to help the shareholders of Allergan with my standing Botox appointments. But that is not having plastic surgery on your face. The only time a scalpel has ever touched my body is right here. These, if I say so myself, these lovely breast implants. And as I said before, I mean, Betty is actually saying things like something about the CCs in my breast implants. It's so weird. It's like, it creeps me out. It's strange. Now, if she swims in a lady pond, well, then I could understand it, and I wouldn't be so like, but damn girl, like that's what you got for me? I think she thinks that she's embarrassing me, or like, as if I give a shit what she thinks about how I take care of myself. Betty, you should take care of yourself. Okay, so I'm going to say hi to the kids in class. We're going to watch this little couple minutes. But yeah, I'm very appreciative that Mike did indeed attempt to correct what she was saying. But she's so, a lot of people call her a narcissist. I don't think she is. I think she's got other issues. I think she's the exact opposite of a narcissist, truthfully. And I've said that many times. Hey, Okie Crime News, how are you? Crazy Nurse in the house. You guys, I am so happy to report. In fact, I'm going to show you a picture of it because it has now made its way onto Lisa's favorite things. My new rug. It was like the heavens opened up, and I am actually contemplating, the one in my office. I'm like, the one out there would sure look good in my office. I'm like, no more rugs. But I am going to show y'all a picture of it. And if anybody is interested, oh, actually, I'll pull it right up from Amazon. And then if anybody needs a rug and is interested, I highly recommend this company. Okay. Hey, Beyogden, how are you? Hey, Mitten Mama, how you doing, girl? Oh, will you do me a favor when you do the thumb or when you I'm subbed to you and but I feel like I don't get notifications on time. I always see it after the fact. Like I saw your video of the other day about your traditions, and I saw that you were on desserts for Thanksgiving. So will you tag me somewhere when you do it so I make sure I see it? Hey, London girl, how you doing? Lindsay Cummins in the house. How are you? Hi, Rowdy. Wine, crime, and mayhem. Hey, Daisy Jones. Wrongo. What? Everybody's drinking this morning. What's going on? Rongo may be someplace where it's not morning. God, this place could make me want a daytime drink. I'm having tea at the moment. You guys, I always drink almond milk in my coffee. Sucks. But years ago, my cholesterol was high. And my doctor was asking me all these questions. And I'm like, wait a minute, how the hell could I have high cholesterol? I literally eat no meat. I mean, and that's not because I'm vegan or any of that. Meat's really a hamburger, a cheeseburger. That's my thing. If I never ate another steak or anything else in my life, I would be completely fine. So she's like, okay, well, it's not that. Do you eat a lot of cheese? And I'm like, no, never. I said, I eat ice cream occasionally. Ooh, that's something else that's on Lisa's favorite. Let's make sure I write it down, but I wrote it down. Because it's something new that I just had for the first time about a week ago. And oh my God. Another company y'all might want to consider taking stock in. Oh, there it is. So the last thing she asked me about, she got to dairy. And I said, no. I drink skim milk in my damn cereal. And she said, what do you put in your coffee? And I was like, oh, yeah, half and half. Now, she was assuming that I was a normal coffee drinker. And by normal coffee drinker, I mean, 1 or 2 cups in the morning, and that's that. She said, well, how much are you drinking? And I said, well, I said, are we talking cups or pots? How do you want it? And she said, pots. And I said, well, now wait a minute, because if it's a French press, if it's a Keurig. So bottom line is, I told her I was mowing through about a half a gallon of half and half every, 6 cups of coffee a day, sometimes more. 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 in the evening. Y'all, I could drink coffee at 2 o'clock in the morning, finish that cup, and I could be asleep 5 minutes later. It doesn't bother me like that. But she's like, well, you gotta switch to something else. First, we tried soy. I didn't mind the way the soy tasted, but I was having some issues from it, that things that can be caused by too much soy intake. So that was done. Almond milk was all that was left. So I got used to it. However, I'll tell you this, if you're somebody that needs to drink almond milk and you don't particularly like any of them, if you're using it for coffee, here's the interesting thing. My husband uses silk for, cereal or whatever. Now, if I'm not effing up my Fruity Pebbles by putting almond milk in it. Fuck that. Skim milk. But for my coffee, I use the Publix brand unsweetened almond milk, and it comes in a green and white carton. I don't know. I don't know. It's thicker. That's why I like it in coffee, but I would not want it in cereal. But my husband made something because my husband's always on like one of those keto, or I forget what's the new one. It's not really keto. It's part keto and part something else. But at any rate, he was making something that he needed heavy cream for. Well, I saw it out there and I was like, ooh, I'm just gonna have a little bit. And I really did. The lid that comes on the is it a pint? Yeah, pint size. I would pour two cupfuls into each cup of coffee. And as you can imagine, it lasted quite a while. Well, it's all gone now. And now I'm back to just the almond milk. And it just does not taste the same. And I knew when I started doing that and I started pouring that heavy cream in there too, well, much like I augmented my breasts, I was augmenting my coffee with heavy cream. And in the back of my mind, I was saying to myself, bitch, you know that when this is done and you got to go back to drinking just the almond milk, oh, it's a rough transition. Let's just say that. So if you're in a similar boat, and you had to stop using cream in your coffee and go to something that's not cream, oh, think twice before you decide to wade back into those waters, because when it's gone, it's very sad. I'll adjust, but it's gonna take a minute. It's definitely not the same, and I hate it. I thought I could go to Publix and get some more, but no, that's a no bueno. Would you look at that number in this chat? 152 people. My goodness, I thought I only had 20 people in my lives. Sweetie, you better check your numbers, okay? Because I have more in my lives over the past several weeks than you do. So tell the truth. Don't be a liar. You can call me a bitch, call me every filthy thing you want, but don't lie on me. Hey, True Texan, how are you? True Texan, when I left here last night, I got 2 feet out that door and I said, shit, I was going to throw that link out at the end. So if you still want to come up, I will put the link in the chat and you can come up. I copied it. I'm going to lay it down. This is just for True Texan, because he wanted to come up yesterday, and I told him at the end of the live that he was more than welcome to come up, and I completely forgot about it, and I felt so bad. So there it is. I have a feeling you wanted to tell me something specific to yesterday, but if not, I will absolutely let you up. Hey, Julie, how are you? Oh no. What are we talking? I hope there hasn't been some new event since the doxing of Menace. Please tell me there hasn't been. I hope he'll come back. Hey, Scorpio Sting, how you doing? Blank screen in the house. Higher Revival, Chris Cress. Rango came in like a wrecking ball. Who's saying that? Little Miss Miley Cyrus. I love that song. That is a wise move, sir. Hi, Blank Slate. How you doing? True Jedi forever. Oh, yeah, I think so too. Like I said, unless she's swimming in the lady pond. Although I guess in comparison to like the shit she says about Emmy, oh my God, I don't get that shit either. But here's the good news. She might have actually met defamation the other day when she was losing her shit on Emmy. That's just so gross. And even if it was 100% gospel truth, and I don't believe one word of it, but even if it was, like, is there any line that it's okay not to cross? Apparently, not for Betty, apparently. Hey, not so dumb blonde, how are you? It's nice to see you. Oh, this big old teacup. I love giant. Basically, I like a mixing bowl with a handle. Oh, it's so good. It's raspberry zinger tea with a whole bunch of honey. Sweet like me. Corky Carlotta, how are you? SW Record 75. Hey, how are you? Oh, I love that avatar. That's funny because those are vinyls. But at first I thought that was like an animal print on a neon green background, which I also, hey, either one I love. Wise Angel UK, how are you? A list? Oh, I didn't hear a list. Thanks, Running Bear. Well, the reason that somebody sent it to me was they said, Betty said she knows exactly who you are. Who fucking cares? Actually, what I said is good. Then she should think twice before fucking with me. But just listen, just because, but I never heard it. The timestamp I was given, I never heard her say anything like that. Hey, literally Davis fam, how are ya? We're almost there. No, I lied. We're not. We're about halfway. Hey, Brick with Eyes. Oh, look at that sweet avatar. I love that. I have a couple of the Barbie pictures that I've used on thumbnails. I thought about changing my avatar too, but I don't know. That's the one I've always used. But if I change it, I will absolutely use a Barbie head. Barbie's grandmother, of course. Hey, Amy M. Hi, Brittany. Amy M, I was in the same boat. I really did not know. I knew very little of all that was going on because I think a lot of that took place behind the scenes. And y'all, I don't do Discord. For me, Discord is it's Dante's Inferno, the seventh circle of hell. This is the way I look at it. We see all the grimy shit that goes on here, like out in the open. Just the thought of what must go on in the Discord. And I'm not saying that about that situation. I'm just saying that about any Discord. What is, oh, ooh. That was the one that snapped. I was like, what is that little black string hanging there? Okay, there we go. You do, Mike Stevens? I'm going to check. Hey, BJ Marshall. Well, like even when you came in here, you put a dress and a bullhorn. And you know I've let you sit in here and put bullhorns, and you've only recently started throwing the dress in. Hey, nonsense. How are you? I usually get up early. But just like I don't think she probably watches me, I don't get up and watch her. Hey, Cheesy. How are you? So, is anybody going out of town for the holiday? I am not. Sorry, I'm trying to actually read a lot of the comments as I'm running down the chat. Powder puff. I loved that comment. That was so funny. What does that mean? I don't get that. Hey, Rachel Wolf. Trust me, Mike, every single person in this chat is very well aware of your feelings for Betty. Like, we got that. But I just can you just clear that up for me? Because I'm not sure what it means. I mean, I assume that Mike, look, I'm one of the only people who does not think you are Betty's mom. I have never thought that. Mainly because no mother in her right mind would like sit around listening to people shit talk their kid. Hey, runs with scissors. Has it been filed? Oh God, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Okay, we're almost there, I promise. Oh my God. Oh, that's a good one. I mean, I think Betty does have big pendulous boobs. I mean, because she wears t-shirts that are way too tight. You can't help but whether you want to see or not, you're gonna see. Thank you, True Texan. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, people get breast implants so that never mind. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you, SoFlo Mama. And absolutely, Betty is way more worried about my boobs than I am. Okay, way more. Hell, never mind. Mike Stevens, you lie like a rug. I've seen the screenshots. What are you talking about? Oh God. Yeah, this is true too. Yeah. Hey, the good Tiffany. Blank screen. Oh, bitch, I've seen your avatar. Oh my God. You look like every old biddy playing bingo at the VFW. Give me a break. Oh my God. That's hilarious. Yes, Mike is always very conciliatory and complimentary to me when he's here. He just then goes to Betty's and shit talks me. Which, whatever, I don't care. But I was trying to prove a point, is all I was doing. Like, 2 times Mike got blocked after, and I gave him, I let him come back into the fold because he did attempt to set the record straight, at least partially. I agree. She's just so fucking mean. It's like, my God, the bitch is never happy. She's never happy. Like, here's the thing. She can sit up there. Oh, look, now we're at 173. How many were in Bet's lives this morning? Oh, you know what? Shit, I don't have my iPad. I was going to say I have some screenshots. I could tell you exactly how many were. Hey, Haley Hopes. Oh, well, that's very sweet. Thank you. Hey, Truth Seeker, how are you? No, but that, Mike, that's the thing. And she doesn't either. Look at her. Do you think she knows anything about plastic surgery? No. She might want to learn. Getting fillers is not plastic surgery. And I actually think it's kind of sweet that she thinks that I'll take that as a compliment if she thinks that I look like I've had face work done, because I have not. Hey, Bee's Knees. How you doing? Oh, Rachel, not for long. Don't worry. Hey, Brantley. How you doing? Well, Sonia, baby, I'll take a plastic doll, and please refer to the comment I just made. No scalpel has ever touched my face, and you and Bets ought to go to the gym together, honey. Bingo wings. Is that what they call those? I think it is. Don't they call those bingo wings? Hey, Dustin, how you doing? Oh, well, Mike, like most women wear makeup. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, thanks, Denise. How are you doing? You know what's hilarious? Mike, my husband doesn't even tell me shit like that. It's so weird. Like, it's just strange. But noted. I thank you, and noted. Oh, Truth Seeker, that is the worst. God, hospitals are so depressing. I hope your dad will be out soon. Hey, Cashmere, how are you? Hi, Amberly. I love Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. My husband has renamed it to where shopping takes treasure. Publix is expensive, but I love Publix. My whole life, it's the only store my mom ever shopped at, so it's just. Oh, chocolate almond milk. I hate. I am with Mike Stevens on this one. I just hate it. And I've been using it for years now, and it just never. Hey, Skip to my Lou. It'll never replace my creamer. What the hell just happened? Fruity Pebbles hamburger helper. What did I see the other day with Fruity Pebbles? Have y'all ever had that? I think it's called cereal popcorn. A little bag like this. Oh my God, it was like $7. But it's popcorn they have Snickers, Twix, miniature M&Ms. Oh, it is so good. And they just came out with a Fruity Pebbles one. The only reason I did not buy it is because, I mean, that shit's like crack to me. I would eat the whole bag. There would be absolutely no holding back. So I thought, yep, I need to just leave that in the store and save it for another time. Hey, Carla and friends, how are you? That's a new name. Welcome. Bama G. How are you? What's today? You guys, I never even know what damn day of the week it is anymore. Tuesday. Okay, I looked down, I was like, Thursday. No way. It's only Tuesday. Sorry. Oh God, kidney stones. Oh God, they say. I tell you what, I have heard women who've had them say that the pain is on par with childbirth. Hi, Beth. Senrisa, how are you? Okay, Mash, look at that. It seems like we don't have many fans of almond milk. Running Bear, I don't know if it has sodium. Oh, God, see, that's one thing I cannot do. One time when I was out of skim milk, but I had half and half, even half and half. Oh, it was just so rich, I couldn't even get it down. I actually put water in it to try and turn it into skim milk. Didn't work. Hey, Rowena. How are you, girl? Hey, just Samantha. LaDonna in Texas, CL. Well, hey, how are you? Oh, I love that name, LaDonna. That's so pretty. Yeah, no, we will not be talking about anyone's penises. I promise. That is done. Hey, Elsie, how are you? Shit, we were there. It just refreshed. Hey, Spacey 11. Okay, wait. Oh, yeah. I hope he'll come back at some point. Girl, I still have boxes that I haven't even opened yet. I have a bunch of them. But I highly recommend them. Ladies, don't be afraid of the nipple shields. Hey, Juma AF, I don't have such high praises for tape. The tape situation, it takes a while to get the hang of the tape. Who's doxing her? How can you dox Betty? She's already told all her information. But you know what? I would never, even though it's all over the internet, I would never I would never say her address. I just wouldn't. When I read the court documents, I always redact her name out, just like I do anybody else's, even though it actually takes me time to do it. But I don't care. If I'm going to do it for one, I'm going to do it for everybody. I feel like if somebody wants to give their information out, that's entirely their prerogative. But even if they have given their information out, I still wouldn't do it because it's just, hey, Kathy P, how you doing? I just wouldn't feel right doing it. Hey, Stargazer. No, you're not late. I'm almost right on time. Now I have to start running. Chronicles of the Oblivious. How are you? Glory. We're getting there. Okay, now I'm trying to just run quickly. See, it always takes me an hour, always. Okay. We're gonna have to come up with a better way to do this. Hey, T Berry. I feel like I want to say hi to everybody. Hello, Patty. How are you? But unfortunately, it does. It takes a little while. And of course, I can't just say hi. I have to like put all my getting distracted commentary in. Wine, crime, and mayhem. T Marie. How are you? Hey, Grandma Sherry. I was just listening to you. Well, don't tell Betty. Don't let Betty see him. She's already obsessed with mine. Good God. She finds out about yours. All right. Slightly bitter gator. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm sure I'm going to find out when I check something. Hey, Notre Dame, how are you? Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. But yeah, I'm going to have to figure out a better way to do this. Maybe Sonia would make me a t-shirt. Sonia, I'll buy a whole bunch of them if you'll make one. Make me a t-shirt, girl. I'm sure you could use the money. Hey, traders, how are you? Hell yeah, they call these bingo wings. See, I have a little bit. Oh, God, that's gross. Damn, I need to take my own advice and start. Isn't that weird? Because look, I still have like bicep and I have a little bit up here from, I don't know, the last time I picked up a dumbbell, probably 20 years ago. Yes, they call this like on larger ladies. You don't even have to be old, but typically, it starts happening when you get older. Yeah, these are called bingo wings because, I guess they get all excited and they're, this starts. Hell, I remember my grandmother when I was a little kid. She was heavy. Oh my God, I used to love to play with that. Back then we didn't have a name for it, but yes, now they're called bingo wings. Hey, Tia. Tia, did I say hi? We've got Tia, Kia, Cashmere. Still in leather. How are you? The blanket? What blanket? Oh, don't ever be sorry about being snuggled up in a blanket. There's a blanket on my list we're going to talk about. I'm telling you, I've always heard that. Oh God, it makes me like it makes me catch my breath when I think about it. Oh God. Oh, natural labor? Hell no. I had 1 hour of damn real labor pain. I said, you better get that damn anesthesiologist up here. Oh, they broke my water. They've been giving me Pitocin. The minute they broke that water, I swear to God, within 1 minute, I watched that monitor shoot all the way to the top. I'm like, I'm ready. Get the anesthesiologist. And after that, damn, I didn't even know I had a baby. True story. I fell asleep. I was asleep. They woke me up and said, honey, it's time to start pushing. And I was like, where am I? And 1 hour. 1 hour from start to fit. Well, once they said start pushing, and I didn't feel a thing. Pressure, but that's it. I highly recommend an epidural should you be, well, we're all a bunch of menopausal little bitches over here, so I don't think any of us are. We've already had our babies, so but should you be in this chat and be expecting, or within the sound of my voice and be expecting, take the epidural. Don't let anybody shame you out of it. Patty Pebbles, how are you? Oh, now that's what I like to hear on your way home from work. Awesome. Good for you. Leo the Lioness, how are you? Cleaning. It's funny. A lot of people tell me they listen to me when they clean. I love that because I always listen to people I like when I clean. It does. It makes the drudgery go by faster. Oh, Timu. Really? Oh my God. I haven't even checked my damn Timu tracking number. I need to get on that. I cannot wait for that. That is true. I swear to you, these are my own. These are my cheekbones, and I do not have filler in my cheekbones. I have, obviously I'm highlighted to the gods. You cannot make cheekbones with a brush. I mean, you can certainly enhance them with a brush, but my mother also has very predominant cheekbones. And I agree, tape does not work on big boobs. You have to have a helper with tape. You really do. You gotta pull that tape up. Yeah, it's a whole situation. Hi, AMAC. How are you? Now I feel like I'm late. Oh my God, I'm 1 hour, 6 minutes. I promise we are getting there. Hot wings at bingo. No, I mean bingo wings. Hey, Queen Bee, how you doing? Oh God, that's hilarious. Don't feel bad. Somebody had to explain it to me the first time. I'm like, what the hell are bingo wings? I don't play bingo and I don't eat wings. Everybody else in my family does. Do you know my husband told me that the price of chicken wings, they went to Hooters after the football game a couple weeks ago. He told me that the price of chicken wings has skyrocketed because of how popular they are. He said they used to be literally like, I think he said less than $1 a pound. And I think he said now they're $7 or $8 a pound, something crazy like that. Oh. Okay. I'm running. All right, we're there. Woo woo. Okay. So, we'll do. Let me pull up another window. All right. Let's get to this list. And this is only a partial list. I have lots of favorite things. Okay. Oh, my rug. Okay, I'm going to show you my rug because I love this rug. And if you need a rug, y'all probably know how epically. Oh, wait, we got to do the big word of the day. Let's see. I've got 2 on my list. Which one are we going to pick? We're going to pick this one because I had never heard this word before, and I want to know how to pronounce it. Okay. All right, kids. The big word of the day is, wait a minute, what? Yeah, isn't that what I said? No, that isn't what I said. Okay. All right, here we go. I had never heard this word before. I think I said the other day that I am, hey, Twinkles. I am reading a book called, what is it called? I love it so much I can't remember the name of it. Vanderbilt. It doesn't matter. If you want, I said it yesterday. If you want the name of the book, just hit me up and I'll give it to you. It's called Vanderbilt Dynasty, something or other. It is about the Vanderbilt fortune. And it is written by Anderson Cooper, who is a Vanderbilt on his mother, Gloria's side. And there's another writer. And this word came from that book. And I have never heard, it's pretty weird to see a word that I think it might be like very old vernacular. And I do not know how to say it. Oh, actually, I'm going to listen to it first and then I'll say it before I play it for you. Okay, thank you. I got it. The big word of the day is penury. Hey, Emmy, how you doing? Oh, you did. Oh, thank you, girl. I just said a second ago, I said, my goodness, if something is new, I have a feeling it'll be waiting in my inbox for me. I appreciate that. All right, kids, here's our word of the day. Penury. Play it again, please.
Penury. Penury. Penury.
Penury. What is penury? Extreme poverty or destitution. Now, isn't that ironic that that would show up in a book about the Vanderbilts? If you all have any interest in that kind of thing, I am right now obsessed with all things the Gilded Age. I mean, I've always I love history and filthy rich people's history. Ooh, I really love that. And when I was in Newport, I went to one of the Vanderbilts. I went to their summer cottage, the Breakers. I have been to the Biltmore once. I'm going again with my husband when we go to Knoxville after Christmas. It is only about an hour and a half drive to Asheville, North Carolina from Knoxville. So my husband's never been. We're going to go see it. So I just, I had a whole bunch of books in my list and I thought, it's funny. This has happened to me many times. Like I'll travel somewhere and I'll go someplace and then I want to know a lot more about it. So the first time I went to the Biltmore, when I got home, I read a book about, the history of the house. And it was about that generation of Vanderbilts. It wasn't going all the way. The one I'm reading now starts with Cornelius Vanderbilt I, also known as the Commodore. Do you know that at one time, the Commodore was responsible or owned of every $20 of American currency in circulation in the country? He owned one of every $20. And his son, William Vanderbilt, was when the Commodore died, he left a fortune of 100, I believe it was 100 million at the time. In comparison, in today's currency, that was about, I think it said it was 1.4 billion had it been in today's currency. And his son, who received, despite the fact that he had, I think it was 8 children, 8 or 10 other kids, he left the bulk of his fortune to his son, William. They called him Billy. And Billy was the only one of the line of Vanderbilts right on up to Anderson Cooper, present day. He was the only one who not only did not squander the fortune, he doubled the fortune. When he passed it to his son, and his son is the one who built the Breakers, and I think he also, same Vanderbilt, I believe, constructed, Jesus, what did I say it was called? The Biltmore. And then after that generation, there is no more Vanderbilt money. Gone. Anderson Cooper received nothing. Gloria got not much. So it's ironic that word would come from a book talking about what was one of the largest fortunes in the history of this country at that time. And that word was in a sentence talking about his second wife, the Commodore's second wife, who was 30 to his, I think he was 70 something at that time. And she and her mother came to this country. Were they in? They were already in the country, but they were in a different state, I think. But she was broke as a joke. And it said that they called her Frank, which is interesting, but for whatever, her nickname was Frank, the second wife. And they said she came to New York in penury with her mother. And I'm like, what the hell's penury? But so while I was able to see the definition of the word on the Kindle, all you do is touch the word and it brings up the definition. What it doesn't tell you is the pronunciation. So I had no idea how to say it. I mean, you can read where they do it phonetically and they put the accent marks and whatnot. But so now we know. Okay. I think there's a lot of mofos up in here running around in penury. That's why they take this shit so damn seriously. Okay. All right. So on to my rug. We've had enough of the penury. All right. Let's find Amazon. I just have to make sure. Oh, actually, I've never gone to Amazon on this computer. So, oh shit. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't sharing my damn login. That would be something I would do. Log in with all my password and username showing. Address. Hold on. What do you mean that's not my password? Yes, it is. Son of a bitch. All right, wait a minute. There's only one more it could be. Oh, God, it's so hot in here. No, I don't want password assistance. Oh, screw that. I'll just pull it up like I'm searching. Oh, I should have just taken a damn picture of that rug. We'll move on. I don't want to waste a bunch of time on that. Oh, this I won't have any trouble finding. Oh my God. This is my latest obsession. I have been eating a pint every night. Products. Where's the products? No, I just want a picture. I don't need all that. Now, I used to eat, let's see, we'll do this one. I just want to make sure none of my info's up there. Okay. Now, I think I have mentioned before that Whoopi, my big fat sexy beast, that he's a big fan of Noosa yogurt. I am too. I don't buy it nearly as much as I used to. And when I say yogurt, please don't think like anything that's remotely healthy, because it is not. It's, my husband told me, he was kind enough to point out to me that it's basically candy. He's like, honey, it's like a candy bar. It's full of sugar. I was like, oh, that's why I like it so much. Hey, Daily Meander, how are you? Hi, Earth Angel, how are you? Welcome. So here's my latest obsession. This is a relatively new product from Noosa, I think. And I swear to God, I wish I'd never discovered it, because I've been eating a pint nightly. It is so damn good. Oh, this is called Out of This Swirl lemon bar gelato. Oh my God. If you like lemon, okay, and I'm not like some crazy stargazer, Vanderbilt's were in shipping. He started out transporting goods down the Hudson River on some kind of a, like almost a, oh, it was a, what was the name of it? It was a type of a boat that he constructed himself, and I've never heard the term used before. So they started, the fortune came about in the first place because of shipping. And he was a high school, like he didn't even make it to high school. Cornelius Vanderbilt they said he was almost illiterate. He did not read or write very well at all, but he had vision. He could see the future as far as industry. So the fortune started in shipping. And when he could tell that shipping was going to take a back seat to railroad travel, he started building railroads everywhere. Sorry, didn't mean to get off on that tangent. Hey, Alicia, how are you? Oh, God, girl, that shit is so good. Hi, Nicolas. Lisa Oldhams, how are you? Oh, my God, pumpkin yogurt. Are you kidding me? I didn't know they had such a thing. I've never had that. Hey, Glenda. Oh, my God. Listen, it is, and I'm not somebody, some people really love lemon, like they're really into it. I am not particularly that person, but oh my God, is this amazing. And the best part, there are giant chunks of, you guys know how I feel about Dairy Queen and their friggin' FU Dairy Queen with, their, what do they call? Oh, blizzards. Yeah. Give me extra Butterfinger and don't give me dust. Yeah, you know how I feel about getting cheated on my toppings and whatnot. This has got giant, I'm talking like that big around, giant chunks of iced lemon pound cake in it. I try to make a pint of this. Usually I eat 75% of it in the first night. I leave this little bit and I tell myself, you're not going to the store to get any more. You're just going to eat what's left and that's it. Yeah, never works. It is so damn good. And it's not, as far as ice creamy kind of stuff goes, Talenti gelato, the Mediterranean mint, that used to be my jam. That's more calories than this. This is, I want to say it's less than 800 calories for the pint. It's damn good. So do yourself a favor, try it. Okay, what's next? I'm just going to stop this for just a minute. This company, now that it's getting cool for most of you, of course not for us here in Florida because it's hot as the hinges of hell always. Let's see, which picture do I want? We'll use this one. Oh my God. Now look at this. See this? I knew this was going to become a problem. Here I am. I'm trying to share my favorite things. And what am I going to do? I pull this up and I'm like, oh, damn, it's on sale. I need to buy that. Because this is a great price. Really? This is, oh, wait, never mind. It's not that much on sale. Why did they do that? Let me see if a different color. Damn. Okay. All right. I'm going to show you this blanket. Do not get scared when you see the price. I'm telling you, it is absolutely worth it. hold on, I want to look up the dimensions, how big it is. All right, that's a throw. Let me go straight. I want to go right to the company. I was going to show you all a picture from Nordstrom, but we're going to go right to them. We're going to go right to the source. What? Now, wait a minute. How can that be? Okay, I was just looking at this throw blanket on Google. You guys heard me, what I was saying. And now I come right to the website. Okay, this is a damn deal. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is one of my favorite things in the world. I told you that my husband teases me. He tells me I'm like damn Linus, dragging a blanket around every morning. This is the only blanket that I sleep with. I wash it like every 2 days. I put it on my bed every night. When I get up in the morning, I pull it off the bed. I take it out to the couch where I sit with it until I, get up and get my day going. And then I fold it up and I leave it in a basket in the living room and then repeat that night. This is a throw blanket. I think it said it was a 45 by 60. I think that's about the size that I have. They do make a full-size bed blanket, a queen. I know they have a queen, and I think they have a king. Obviously, those are going to be much more expensive. The one I have is the throw blanket. So, my husband would never like that blanket. He'll never get under that thing. So for me, the throw blanket works just fine. However, I will tell you that it is worth every penny. It is the softest. I have had it for about a year. And like I said, I wash it every 2 days because I use it every single night and every morning. And it still feels the way it did when I took it out of the package. And that is I don't want that one. I want this one. Why did it do that? That was weird. Okay. This one. Okay, this is Barefoot Dreams. They also make clothing. I don't have the clothing. I do have a bathrobe. I take that back. I have a bathrobe that actually was my mother-in-law's. She didn't want it. She gave it to me. But if you live any place that gets cold, the clothes is made out of the same thing as the blankets. They do have a much lighter line. Those I've never tried. I can't speak to that. But these blankets are amazing. In fact, I'm not kidding you. When I leave here, I'm going to go buy a couple of these because the normal price is $136 and they are $54.98 right now. And you can see, okay, it's 45 by 60. Let me make sure. And it looks like oh my God, I love that one. The gray. Oh, I love that one too. So there you go. If you need a blanket, or they make an amazing gift. And I'm sure it will shock you when I tell you that this is the one piece of clothing I have. I have this Barbie hoodie because they did a collab with Barbie. And I think they have a Barbie blanket too. Barbie robe. Yeah, they do have a Barbie blanket. But I was like, I am not spending that money. I'm not spending that much money just to have a Barbie blanket. All right. Ooh. A lot of people ask me about my the wallpaper behind me. Okay, I just want to make sure I stop sharing. this is the website where no, I don't want images. Okay. Okay, this is Society 6. I have bought several things here, including that lovely wallpaper mural behind me. They have, look at all the stuff they have here. Home decor, wall art, bed and bath, apparel, kids, furniture, tabletop. The furniture is very limited, and it's not anything that I would ever use, but anything in the world you can think of. I mean, look at all the wall art, posters, art prints, canvas prints, floating acrylic prints, frame prints. Let's see, where is wallpaper? Not wall hangings. Home decor. Pillows. So here we go. Let's just find, let's see, how about if we look for, and we'll do animal print. Are you kidding me? I was going to say, there's no way I picked the one thing they don't have. How many come up? You can search by color, by medium, by size. Anything you could possibly think of, it's on here. Oh, these are rolls of wallpaper. Okay, I have a mural, but what did I say that was in? Let's look at murals. We'll do murals and we'll just search by color. So we'll search pink. I mean, and when look at that one. That's pretty. Oh my God, I love that. That is gorgeous. And I will tell you this. See where this says 50% off this item today. Everything's always 50% off. Actually, wait a minute. No, I might be wrong about that, because I'm pretty sure I paid the full price. So that mural behind me came from this store, and it comes in 4 pieces. Do not believe when it says self-stick and all that bullshit. Don't do it. But you can find, there's a button here where you can find all kinds of other things that, no, not related. You get it. Everything you can imagine, coffee cups, the whole 9. So there's a lot of cool stuff on here. If you happen to be in the market for any kind of, wallpaper, pillows, framed art, there you go. And that's where mine came from. All right, let me stop this and we'll go to this is another site that I love. I do not buy much. Oh God, everybody with their damn Black Friday. We've had Black Friday. By the time we get to Black Friday, it's going to be Black Friday month. All right, this company, they're known for their jewelry is their main thing, Bauble Bar. I have actually seen lots of Bauble Bar. They did this collab with Disney. At TJ Maxx, I saw a ton of Mickey Mouse. I think they're keychains or purse charms, but they're really big. And I'm not a huge like Mickey Mouse fan, but it was so cute. It was, of course, it was pink. I mean, I'd buy anything if it was pink almost. The only reason I didn't is because my husband would have a fit because of how heavy it was. If you put your keys on a really heavy keychain, it's not good for your ignition in your car. So, but if you're a Disney fan and you could use it as a bag charm, I guess. TJ Maxx for a fraction of what they're selling them for on here. But this is not what I buy from Bobble Bar. And they also have a lot of the jewelry Disney at the Disney jewelry from Bobble Bar at TJ Maxx. This is what I buy from Bobble Bar. In fact, it's on my phone now. I have that one right there. Let's see. I have the purple one with they have new. Oh, I have this one right here that says SR plus HB. Of course, mine I did my initials and then I did my husband's initials. So they're custom and it's a really nice, substantial. It's not the hard shell, but it's not as soft as silicone. That you can't, it's not bendy like that. So there you have it. And they've got tons of different different cases, different colors, different way to put your name on them. Now, you probably can see where it says ships in 6 weeks. Since it's the holidays, I don't think it'll take 6 weeks. When I got mine, I think it said 4 weeks. I had it within 2. I think they put the worst case scenario on there so that, they've got lots of leeway. So there you go. Oh, and my mother has one in this color right here. And I think she did like the bone color and the white. So there you go. Hey Nanya, how are you? You know what? It is very, it's not, you can't take it and do this with it. So when I say silicone, it's the best way I can describe it is it's a cross between, it's in the middle between hard shell plastic and completely like pliable silicone. It's right in the middle. I tell you what, I've dropped it a million times and I've not had any problems. AMAC, yes, they have a lot of Halloween jewelry. They do a lot of seasonal jewelry. And AMAC, this, oh God, I bought a ton of those Pisa bracelets. And I did, I put numbered dates that were like, I put my husband and my anniversary, my son's birthday. Those I was really happy with. The one time last Halloween, I bought some skeleton earrings from them. And when they came, I was like, hell no. For what they cost, they were like $50-$60. And when I got them, and as someone who's got a wholesale license and who's sold jewelry and done all that shit, I know where most of that stuff comes from. And, I'm not looking to do a wholesale bulk order because you can't just order one piece from a wholesaler. So, I understand and I will pay retail if I think it's worth it. But when those skeleton earrings came, I was like, no, those are $3 earrings that y'all are charging like $50-$60 for. Okay, let's see what's next. You know, I don't even know if I want to do this one anymore. Well, this used to, no, you know what? I'm not going to. I was going to give the nails that I always wear. I used to buy static nails, and they're good quality. All of these places, they know exactly how many nails to put in there of the most popular sizes. And while you might get 20 nails, you're going to get more nails that are really big and too big for most hands than you are the smaller sizes that fit a lot of hands. But I get it. It's a marketing thing. It's their business. It's how they make money. But I actually decided one day, I was at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, one of those places that I love, and I try and stay out of those places along with Home Goods because I buy tons of shit I don't need. But one day, you know where they put all the stuff when you're checking out, like their last ditch effort to reach into your wallet. Hell, I find some of the best stuff there. I saw nails, and I actually saw static nails. I was like, are you shitting me right now? Now, they were $9.99 there, and it was one of those things where I bought them because they were $9.99. I definitely wouldn't have bought them at full price, but I thought, well, hell, they're half price. Maybe the color will grow on me. But I decided I grabbed a whole bunch of other ones. I didn't even know they sold those there. And when I tell you that the most expensive package was $4.99, and I've never looked back. I've never gone back to buying static nails for $20 to $22 a box. And I have yet to find one. So if you like fake nails, I spent 100 years and countless dollars and countless times destroying my own nails with acrylic. From, oh my God, from like my early 20s. And I tell you what, I just decided to try these years ago, and I've never looked back. And truthfully, I do not know how nail salons stay in business. I really don't. I don't know about you, but there is nothing in this world I will ever miss about having a Dremel drill just stay on my nail bed a little longer than it should have because they weren't paying attention or they were in a hurry. And every one of you who's ever had acrylics done, you know what it feels like when the Dremel drill burns your nail bed. There is nothing about that I will ever miss. And I'll never go back. Hi, Barilla. How are you? Oh, blank slate, me too. I've got tiny, tiny, tiny little nail beds. When I go to the dentist, despite what some people may think, my dentist told me, he said, don't ever let anybody tell you you have a big mouth, because they had to use a pediatric. You know how they put those, like if you're having anything done where you've got to keep your mouth open for a minute, they put something in. It's almost like a pillow to keep, it just makes it easier, you know. He had the first one in, and I was like, oh, no. And he told the hygienist, he's like, can you grab me a pediatric? So yeah, I know about that. I love a pedicure too. I agree. But as far as these go, I mean, I'll never look back. I will never go back to. Oh, Lisa C. Oh my God. Every one of you know it. And the other one you know is when they are in a hurry and they're sloppy with that primer. That shit is like muriatic acid. I have had it before to where I could feel it burning through on the pads of my fingertips because they put too much of that primer on. I'm done. So ladies, take it from me. Every every nail look that you see me in are out of a box from TJ Maxx. I'm trying to, there we go. $4.99. I have a bag filled. There must be, because every time I go to one of those places, it doesn't matter that I don't need them. I will always pick up. I'll always look and pick up 3, 4, 5 packs. It just depends on what they have and if I like them. And I just throw them all in a bag under my vanity in the bathroom, and every single, these are pretty short for me. Usually I've got the really long ones, but they, honest to God, they take 5 minutes to do. The glue is typical. I've only met one glue that I was like, that is shit, because now they've perfected the glue. It is not super glue. It does not ruin your nails. So try it. Try any kind. Next time you go to TJ Maxx, Marshall's, hell, my grocery store carries Sally Hansen press-ons. And when I was there, I was like, nah, fucking, I may as well grab one of those. Oh, the red ones. I don't typically wear red, but those were $7.99. Try them. You will not be sorry. Okay. Oh, the lashes. You guys know I love my eyelashes. Let's see. Oh, actually, I'll pull up the ones I'm wearing. Now, this is the only brand of lashes that I use. And the reason for that, let's see, what number are these? Are they 523s? Yep. Okay. We'll do these. Oh my God. I am looking at a 4-pack. I'm gonna pull them up in a minute. So I'm looking at a 4-pack from the manufacturer, Ardell, for $9.60. The same 4-pack. Ulta, you suck. God, Ulta, you suck. I fucking hate Ulta. I do. I can't stand Ulta. I consider Ulta a necessary evil for when I desperately need something and I don't have time to go to Sephora or to wait for Amazon. Other than that, I detest Ulta. Our Ulta sucks ass. It is always trashed. Nothing is ever where it's supposed to be. Everybody who works there is 12 and they give 2 shits. It's like, do y'all realize you are here working, right? Or is just your giant like bathroom where y'all try out new products? Like, are you actually here to sell me something? Don't get me started. The same pack of lashes is $18 at Ulta. Double the price, the exact same lashes. So do yourself a favor. Cosmetic prices vary greatly and wildly. Check before you. I hate juice. What the? Oh my God. Like, what the hell is that? Goodbye. Can we get them out of here? What is that about? So y'all, I was over in the other window because if I'd seen that a moment ago when I was in this window, crazy nurse or I'm sure someone took care of that. So yeah, always check prices before if you have that luxury. The lashes I am wearing presently are Ardell, light as air, 523. We'll go right into their website. The reason I only use Ardell Jesus. Well, there you go. You can get 20% off your first order. These, honestly, why didn't that? Sorry, let me present the other one. Lashes are something that they definitely take time to learn how to do. It took me a very long time. Now it's like riding a bike. And I'll tell you the easiest way to do it. Oh, and I'm going to show you the glue that I use. Okay. All right. So this is how I do. This is what I found to be the reason I use Ardell and only Ardell. To me, they are very anatomically, ergonomically correct. The lash band has got a really easy to work with. A lot of times lashes, when they're in the package, sometimes when you take them off that little, well, it's plastic, but what would you call that? Like, it's almost like a little tiny rounded stage. Sometimes when you take them off, they're straight, they're like horizontal, and they don't really have that, that natural bend that would follow the shape of the lash line like you want it to. So and you don't have to use the lightest, any of Ardell's lashes. They don't have to be light as air. I like the Naked series. I like the Wispies series. I've used individuals. For me, I like these the best. And I just think Ardell are the most ergonomically correct and easy to work with. For the glue, this is the only glue I use, and it's the only glue I would tell you to use. And then I'm going to tell you how I put these on. Whoops. And this is actually a new product in this line. I've always used Duo glue, but this is a relatively new glue. It's called Duo Active. I always get this wand. You can get glue that's in a squeeze bottle. That you apply a different way. If you're a beginner, I would absolutely start with the wand. I'll never go back to the old way again. It comes in two colors. It comes in black and it comes in white. The white will dry down to be invisible. I use both. I have both. And you can see how the prices are like all over. Even your grocery store likely carries Duo glue. Of course, you're going to pay more for it at the grocery store, but it's the same price at Ardell as it is at Ulta, which is $5.40. I got it on Amazon. I think I probably spent $8. So to me, there's the two things that I think are must-dos in putting lashes on are, and this is probably the most important. Isn't this hilarious? You would think I was talking about something like, world peace. Solving hunger. It's like, bitch, they're lashes. Get over it. All right, you need tweezers. You're going to take tweezers. You're going to put the tweezers up, pick those lashes up, go from the tip of the hair all the way up to the lash band. So you're going to do like that. So if these are the tweezers, and this is the lash, go right up to that lash band. You're going to then take them in this hand and you're going to take that glue wand and you're going to coat that lash band. I usually do it like this, and then I'll actually lay the wand all the way across the strip of the lash band just to make sure everything's covered. The most important thing to make putting on lashes doable, you must let the glue dry. You don't want it to dry completely. You don't want to see any liquid glue left on that lash band. The longer you let the glue dry, the more adhesive it's going to be, and the easier it is to lay it down. So I would say, at least 5 minutes. So now you've waited and you don't see any liquid glue. You're going to pick the lashes up on the tweezer, just like you had them to put the glue on. And you're going to come in, you've got the middle of the lash all the way up to the band. And you're just going to lay it down like that. And then I take like the smallest makeup brush you can find. I'm talking it's about the size of the tip of that tiny fingernail. And you're going to press it down. You want to get it as close to the natural lashes as possible. Some people go through after they lay it down and take tweezers and just clamp it down a little further. I actually did that this morning. I don't typically do that. So, blank slate. Please learn from my mistake. Oh, thank you, Earth Angel. Yes, Lacey Ann. Hi, Lacey Ann. How are you? Nice to meet you. Celia, you would be surprised. The Earth Angel, the Duo Glue? Duo Glue is the best. It's the only thing I use. Do you know Duo Glue started out as surgical glue? I used to use Elta. Please learn from my 2 lash extension horror stories. About a decade apart, both times hairdresser. One time I volunteered to be a guinea pig. They looked gorgeous. They were on my eyes about an hour before it began to feel like I had shards of glass in my lash line. I had ripped every one of them out of my eyes by that evening. I couldn't stand it anymore. It hurt so bad. So of course, naturally, what do you do when you have a horror story like that? Well, of course, when the same hairdresser says to you years later, hey, the glue is new and the glue is different. This is a new product line. You want to try it? Of course I do. Same result. Looked gorgeous, and it wasn't as bad as the last time, but there is something in that glue that I just could not tolerate. So, and there's a lot of upkeep with lash extensions. Hey, Mama Bear. No, don't be scared. Honestly, it's just one of those things. You've got to, the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. It took me a long time, but don't be scared. Y'all try it. You'll be good at it too. I'm sure there's tons of tutorials on here. Okay, let's see what's next. Now, y'all know I don't wear flats very often, but when I do, these have become my everyday shoe. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there we go. No, I want to go right to the site. Now, should you decide that you would like to try these, please, please, please do not do what my aunt did. My aunt saw mine and she was like, oh my gosh, those look so comfortable. I love those. I said, oh yeah, they are. They're fantastic. My, who told me? My cousin told me about these. She's on her feet a lot. And she said, because I'm on my feet so long, I really did a lot of research to find what are the most comfortable flat shoes. Now, when I first saw them, we were at that wedding we all went out of town for, and she came down to the lobby the morning we were leaving. We were all meeting for breakfast, and I was like, what are those? And she said, I know they're ugly as sin, but they're so comfortable. So she said, here, put your foot in them. And I did. And I was like, I bought a pair on the way home in the car. So if you have problems with, foot pain, or you just need something that is super comfortable. And of course, you know what that means. Brace yourself because you know it's ugly as shit. But nonetheless, make sure, because my aunt saw mine and she tried mine. And when she went to buy them, there's a website that they're in the Google search, like right underneath this one, I think. They might even be above this one. It looks very much like this brand. You know how that goes, all that, that janky things people do. She bought them from the wrong company. They're not the same. Sending them back was a nightmare. So make sure, if you decide that you need these in your life and, you cannot do without these, hold on. Why does that say men? They look the same. It doesn't really matter. I don't know why I'm all hung up on whether they're the men's or the women's. Oh, I'll show you the cute ones. I actually think I might get these in this color. Okay. All right, kids, meet the Cloudies. They're not cute. I already told you they're not cute. But I'm telling you, blank slate, you should look into these. Listen, they're $29.95. The more you buy, the cheaper they get. These come from China. You can get real Cloudies on Amazon, but you can't get the full color line. So these are the pink, which I love. I love the light blue. Oh my God, oh yes, I need those. Because you guys, honest to God, I'm living in these. This is all I wear when I'm not wearing, 6 to 8 inch stilettos. I wear them outside of my house, and I don't even care. That's how I know I'm getting old. Like, when I was even in my 30s, if you had told me that I would be wearing these, I've always said me and my stilettos will be walking right on into the afterlife. Yes, check Amazon first. Runs with scissors, they're better than Crocs because I have Crocs. Oh, Amberly, you have the leopard. Okay, Amberly, did you get them from Cloudies, or could you get them on Amazon? Blank slate, it's called Cloudies. The Cloudies. And anything you see here, let me go up to the top. Okay, can you see? Here, I will put, now this is what I should have been doing, duh. I should have just been I'll put the link right in the chat. Will it let me do that? There you go. there's the cloudies. Oh, Lisa, everybody wears cloudies where you are. Look at that. Y'all, they feel like a damn memory foam bed. They really do. They are fantastic. I think they are. I've got Birkenstocks, not the gross like Arizona ones. I have the thong one. I've got Birkenstocks and I've got Crocs, and these are the best, the most comfortable shoe I've ever worn. And y'all know I don't give a shit about comfort typically. I will suffer. I will suffer for some fashion, okay? All right, so that is my first. I'll show you what was my first go-to. And now it's very sad. I've got, ooh, except of course I'm like, oh damn, those do look cute. And they keep blowing my email up. These were my go-to. I've got 2 pair of these that I think I've had on just a couple hours. They look brand new because unfortunately I got them at the same time that I wore these first. And these are great for, just knocking around. These I still like, don't get it twisted. If I'm going to the mall or something and I'm just doing a quick, I'm not going to be there long, I don't need to wear cloudies. And if I was going out someplace and I wanted to wear flats, which I rarely do. But before I knew about the cloudies, the only reason I ever had to buy comfortable shoes ever was because I was traveling. My one girlfriend that I always travel with, we went to Charleston and Savannah on the same trip, and we're going to be doing a ton of walking. And I needed my previous go-tos that I'm going to show you are probably as bad for walking as a pair of stilettos. They just hurt in different ways. And that is the Tory Burch Miller. These were always my go-to. I lived in these. I've got them in 4 different colors. Millers are terrible for, as is any shoe like this, for walking any length of time because there's absolutely no arch. You may as well be wearing nothing. There's no, I have a very high arch in my foot. So these are good for an hour or so of banging around, but I just knew there was no way that I could wear those walking all over 2 cities over, 5 days, however long we were there. So, but here's the plus on these. And that's a limited color right there, that fuchsia. I do love that. They also look like they have a really pretty, like pinkish rose-ish gold Miller. That's kind of new, metallic. What is great about these? They're indestructible. I still have the first pair I ever got, and they are not beat up, and it's not because I baby them. They're just, you two not so dumb blonde. Yeah, I tell you what, the cloudies have replaced the Millers, but these are great if you're just going out for, a little while and you're not doing a lot of walking. Okay. Oh. All right. Next. You guys have actually heard me talk about this product before. But now I'm going to, oh my God, y'all, listen, all joking aside, the sales right now are on fire. Ooh, what's that? How do I do that? Mama Bear, you talking about those Millers? They do hurt. Isn't it funny? Because I tell you what, until I got older, if anybody had ever told me that a flip-flop, a flat shoe could hurt, I would look at you like you had three heads. If you email me how to do that, I would absolutely do that. And anything that I've talked about in here, what I really want to do is exactly that. I want to compile a list so that it's a quick thing that people can refer to. Mitten Mama, you're so cute. Okay. Honest to God, though, the sales are on fire right now. I got to get out of here and get shopping. All right, this is one of my favorite things in the world. It's on sale, too. You will not be sorry. The best bra ever made. Whether you've got silicone, glorious silicone fun bags that a certain crazy ass sounding, very mean, hateful bitch is real jelly of. Yeah, so whether you've got those or you've got the kind like her where, you got to pick them up off the floor in the morning and throw them over your shoulder. Somebody tell Betty that she has met gravity. Gravity has most definitely met her. She may not realize it, but bitch, all the rest of us see it. So I don't know what to tell you. Get yourself a Spanx braleluya. Hey, cutie pie, how you doing? This is the best bra ever made, okay? And listen, if I went in my closet right now, I have at least 25 Victoria's Secret bras in every kind of, that used to be my go-to. I loved Victoria's Secret. And I will say, I still will wear, if these are dirty, I will still wear my Victoria's Secret, what they called a t-shirt bra. It's no push-up, it's full coverage, and it looks great on a t-shirt. But this, you will not be sorry. Here's what's great about this bra. You see the back of this? See these? The only hardware on this bra is the clip in the front. There's none of those little rings. You do not adjust the straps. And I am a small person, except of course here. But I have no problem wearing this because I don't know how she did it, but she has. It's a full coverage bra, but it's known as what she calls it. Sarah Blakely, the owner, what she calls it is the sweatpants of bras. Smart stretch straps. And the big band in the back. And right now, let's see, what do these typically cost? I know I paid full price. Okay, so they're normally $68. They're $54 right now. You can see, it looks like all the neutrals are quickly selling out. But try one. You will not be sorry. Hold on, I gotta let the dog in. Oh. Oh God, every time I go out there and see that rug, I have to find that rug on Amazon. I love it. Oh, yes. This honestly, I forget how long this bra was in production. Hi, what are you doing? You okay? What? What are you doing? Okay, so there's that. The hell is that? Oh, okay. Oh, Mitten Mama, you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this next one. All right, we're only gonna do a couple more because we're going on. Oh my God, look at that. Holy shit, does that look good? Oh, wait a minute. I don't know why I always, damn it. Okay, there we go. Okay, we all have somebody in our life who is difficult to buy for. For me, that's several people. My husband is difficult to buy for because anything that he would actually either not have or want are things that I like either don't even know what it is, how to find it, or it's like a sports car. So I've got my husband, and then I've got my mom is very difficult to buy for. Oh, mystified me. I've not tried Skims. I've been close. I I just feel like that bitch has got enough money. Truly, I don't want to give her any. She can't be any better than Spanx, and I'd rather. And I actually know her, the owner of Spanx. I'd rather give her my money than Kim Kardashian. Like, and it's funny because when her product line first came out, I was going to buy a bunch of stuff, and it does look very comfortable, but I don't know. I just feel like Mama Bear Skims is Kim Kardashian's shapewear, loungewear. She kind of ripped off. Well, I shouldn't say ripped off, but let's just say she was obviously inspired by Spanx. And it started out with, yeah, her answer to the Spanx, the original Spanx product. And of course, it's morphed into a huge line of products. I don't know. I just don't want to give Kim Kardashian my money. I don't know. They don't need my money. Not that Sarah needs it either, but I'd rather give it to her nonetheless. But I have a couple things for people who are hard to buy for, and this is something I think I either heard about it on something I was watching or I read it in a magazine. But ooh, $20 off of that one. Okay. This website, which I will lay this link down in the chat. This is called Goldbelly. And Goldbelly, this is super cool. I want you guys, give me the name of a restaurant from anywhere in the country that you really like. I mean, just throw down a name of some place you really like. So basically what Goldbelly does, hey, lesbianas. Yeah, Spanx makes sports bras too. I have lots of sport. I don't know. You know what's funny? I don't need. It's what's hilarious is I don't need to wear a bra, but I always do. I like to wear a bra. I do not like to go without a bra. And it's funny because most people. Okay, Ruth's correct. Most people are the opposite. All right, let's see. Oh, are you going to tell me this is the one they don't have? Okay, well, basically, this is how it works. What Gold Belly is? Jeff Ruby's. Okay, hold on. We'll try that one. How are we bombing out like this? Okay, who's from New York? Or were these all holiday shit? Okay, so basically what this place is. I'm reading the comments, they're hilarious. Toby's Original Little Italy. Okay, let's see if we can. I'll probably bomb out on that. Gold Belly, you might be coming off my list. Toby's. Well, let's just hit Toby's and see what happens. Tony Baloney's. Tony's Pizza Napitaliano. Tony Baloney's. I wonder if I've got some weird filter on here that it's. Let's try this. Let's try top 100. All right. So, of course, none of the restaurants that. Why is this coming up like this? Okay, there's got to be something I've got on here that's. Oh, look at that. Pink's. Okay, now this place I've definitely heard of. Has anybody ever been to Pink's Hot Dogs? It's in LA. It's an old famous hot dog place. Basically, if you give someone a Gold Belly gift card, they can go on here. Oh, here's one. You know what? I probably should have. Here we go. All right. This is a very famous restaurant in New York City, Gramercy Tavern. All right, so let's say that Lisa is sitting at home and says, "Oh God, oh, I would love to have a burger with an egg on it from Gramercy Tavern." That wouldn't be what Lisa would pick, but I can get my little Gold Belly gift card out, and here you go. Now, they don't have everything on the menu, but basically, think of this as Uber Eats, but you can get food from restaurants all around the country. A lot of them are, I was going to say a lot of them are higher end, but that's not, there's plenty in all price points. But if I decide, like, I know there's a barbecue place on here because we actually have one of these gift cards that we haven't used. And my husband had me check a barbecue place I think it's in Memphis, and they start lining up at like 6 a.m. to get barbecue from this place. And it was on there. I don't know why we haven't used it yet, but so yeah, you can. So here's Gramercy Tavern. Now, they're not going to have every item on the menu. Obviously, Goldbelly and the restaurant get together and they decide what items are going to travel the best. But like, if you're a fan of, well, here you go. If you need 4 hamburgers that cost $100, I mean, hell, with the price of food, it isn't even so crazy anymore. Oh my God, that shit does look good. So let's see what you get. Ooh, 70/30. It's a combination chuck and brisket beef blend from a collective of farms in upstate New York and Vermont. Chopped fresh daily at Gramercy Tavern Kitchens. Okay, so you're going to get 4 burger patties. You're going to get 4 buns. You're going to get 4 slices of cheese. You're going to get 8 slices of bacon, smoked onion aioli, and a pickle. Items shipped frozen with ice packs. You're supposed to refrigerate, the rest is just duh. And I think most things come the next day. Oh, how about a $270 coconut cake from the Peninsula Grill? The Peninsula is a very swanky hotel chain. Woo! But oh my God, slightly bitter gator. In-N-Out burger. You can keep Gramercy Tavern. Give me a damn In-N-Out burger. That would be, I don't think In-N-Out is on here because I can promise you I've looked. Oh, Shake Shack is though. Shake Shack is a good runner-up to In-N-Out, but no, it's not on here. I was gonna say if it is, I'm out. And I'm going to order myself an In-N-Out burger. Now, I gave this to a couple people, but my mom said that, and I think I agree. This is what I would do. Desserts. Because things like pies and cookies and whatnot. Okay, Fatter Bum, I will not. Oh God, yes, I'm with you there. I swear to God, if I was on death row and they said, "What's your last meal?" Give me an In-N-Out, cheeseburger, French fries, and a Coke. One day I'm going to wear my In-N-Out T-shirt in here. I love blasphemy. Oh my God, blasphemy. Say it ain't. Now I will say, I think In-N-Out is definitely better eating it there. Anytime I am lucky enough to be in a neighborhood where there's an In-N-Out, we always eat it there. Hell, I'll sit in the parking lot and eat it in the car. It does need. Those are my favorite fries in the world. Little, would you call those shoestrings? I don't think they're shoestrings, but skinny fries. Oh my God. And In-N-Out is so accommodating. When you say, "Can you give me the fries well done?" you get them well done. And for anybody who isn't familiar with In-N-Out, it's a whole like pop culture thing. They have their own secret menu. Like my husband, even though we don't have an In-N-Out, we've been to places that do, and even my husband orders the double animal style. Don't ask me what that means right now because I can't remember. Hey Beverly, but yes, they've got all kinds of. And In-N-Out is one of the few big burger places that is family owned. Trust me, I've asked. Why are you not? Please, I'm begging. Like, can you, I think the furthest east they are is Texas, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they're because they're not franchised, they want to keep the quality control and they can't keep it by going everywhere. So that's Goldbelly. Lots of amazing. I have to say, if I wanted to either, okay, it's Thousand Island. That's what I thought. Well, don't they put their sauce, which is just Thousand Island? Don't they put it on everything? I thought the animal style was something beyond just the sauce. But yeah, there's lots of good bakery and pastry sweets on here. Goldbelly. Ooh, I'll show you a place I haven't looked at in a long time that I actually found on Shark Tank. And they were fantastic. Now, I'm a weirdo who, oh, wait a minute. Sorry. That's not, stop. I haven't watched Shark Tank in years, but I saw this lady come on and they picked her up. And what she was known for, oh, she's selling on Goldbelly now. That's interesting. What this lady was known for was, okay, this company is called Daisy Cakes. I believe she's in South Carolina, or is she in Georgia? South Carolina. What I got from her and what she told Shark Tank was her like signature cake that that people came to her before she, started, but well, before Shark Tank picked her up. She made a carrot cake with no nuts and no raisins. Sign me up. I think raisins are fucking gross. I don't even know why we have them. I damn sure do not understand why you would want to adulterate a wonderful sweet anything by putting some disgusting raisin in it. Now, as for the nuts, I can take them or leave them. But of course, my mother-in-law, when I served this cake, that at the time, I don't know if this is how she still does it. I'm going to show you a picture of it. But the way she used to do this was, oh yeah, I forgot. She's got a cookbook out now. Now don't get, oh, here we go. Okay, see, this is how they scaled this. They're using Goldbelly. Oh, blasphemy, ma'am. Wait a minute. I want the other carrot cake, not this one. Not the gluten-free. Oh my God, if you tell me she got rid of the one without ma'am, did you get rid of my all-time favorite? Well, I can tell you this. Even with the raisins, I'd pick them out and spit them out. This cake, as my mother-in-law was very puzzled and looked at me and said, you do realize that the raisins and the nuts are what makes a carrot cake, right? I'm like, no, the friggin' like pound of carrots in there is what makes a carrot cake. And the cream cheese frosted. Oh, Lisa, nothing but cakes. Okay, I'm good. I like nothing but cakes. But to me, and I only get the little ones, the buntlets. They can't hold a candle to this. And I know it's a little pricey, but I will tell you this: the way that this thing came shipped. And I bought 2 different holidays. I bought carrot cake both times. One's for Christmas, one's for Easter. And the way they would come is in a styrofoam cooler, and I'm talking an old school, like you'd take to the beach when you were a kid. A big old styrofoam cooler packed in dry ice, and then inside that was a really great round tin, like your grandmother used to put Christmas cookies in. And that cake was so rich and so dense that you could, and it worked out to be $50 for the cake and 25 for the shipping. So yeah, it was $75 cake. But obviously you're not going to buy the damn thing like, every week. For a special holiday, if you need to send it, oh, runs with scissors, really? Oh, they always have raisins in them. Hers have golden raisins. Still gross. But the smallest slice of this, I promise, is enough. Let's see, how many does she say it feeds? This one is slightly more because it's gluten-free. Okay, no, she says 16 to 20 people. And believe it, because she's not lying. It's so rich. It's fantastic. And if you ever want to give anybody a really nice gift, or you want a dessert that's really tasty that you don't have to make, it does not taste store-bought. So there's that. God, there was one more thing on this. Oh, here's another. This is a fun place. This is also a place that started in New York City. I think is she still there? I know she's still there with multiple locations. I don't know if she's franchised. Oh, there it is. Let's see. I spelled it wrong. Oh, yummy. This is also a place in the city where they line up outside when she opens up in the morning because Lily Pulitzer, leave me alone. Because she has certain flavors of the day, and I think when it's gone, it's gone. This is this is a fantastic gift. I have not had them myself. I have given them, and they got rave reviews. Oh, Julie, I'm sorry. Daisy Cakes, South Carolina. I put it in the chat for you. Okay. Let's see. We'll go to the home page. Oh God, this just looks so phenomenal. This is called dough, and it's edible cookie dough in all kinds of fabulous varieties. She does, people line up outside. She's got multiple locations in the city. People will line up outside and they serve it like in a little ice cream cup, and they scoop it just like it's ice cream, but it's all flavored edible cookie dough. Now, I've sent it as a gift pack. So here's the flavors. You can buy, okay, like here's a variety pack. You can get a variety pack of, well, here's a 4-pack. You can do a 6-pack. There's gluten-free. So let's see. Variety pack, cookie box. Oh, and she also has dough you can cook. But her gig is, this is all edible. Oh, this has both. Oh, okay, look. So these cookies, the cookies are actually cooked. And then I want to look, I want dough. How about gifts? We'll look at gifts. And we want to do dough. Let's see. And oh, look, bridesmaid proposal, edible cookie dough 4-pack. Ooh, look at that. A happy birthday. Oh, that's a lot. What is that, 16? Oh, Jesus. Party pack, $200. But I mean, that's for the large. Let's see what this says. Our story. Oh, yeah, look at that. My God, does that not look heavenly? Yeah. We got it. You love baking. Oh my God, that looks so good. The world's first edible cookie dough company. They ship nationwide, handmade with love in New York City. And yeah, here it is. See, it's just a little tiny place and it really does. Oh God, it really does look amazing. And it's just like an ice cream parlor. That's what it looks like. It's, they keep it. Okay, so you can do a 6-pack of edible dough. It's $71. But these are not tiny containers and it's rich. So just another, let me see. I'll put the link for this in the chat. Yes, powder puff. It's free from salmonella. Oh my God. You let me know. You're going to powder puff. I think you're going to be mad after you, since I've turned you on to that Noosa gelato, the lemon gelato. Damn, I know my ass is getting out of this chair and I'm going to Publix and I'm buying another damn pint that I'm going to lie to myself and say, oh yeah, just this one. And then I'm done. I'm not buying any more. Yeah, sure. I'm going to be on your shit list after that. I thought there was one. Is there not one more? Okay, we did that. Oh God, this is obviously going to be a multi-part. Oh, we're going to end on my rug. That's what we're going to end on because we're almost at 3 hours and my sweet little dog, he wants to go out. Oh no, actually we're going to end on, okay, we're going to get rid of that one. I'm going to look on my phone. Actually, that's what I'll do. I'll send the link to myself from my Amazon on my phone because that's already pulled up. Your orders. Thank you. Oh, shit. Actually, y'all can't see that, right? Okay. O-U-S-H-A-K. There we go. All right. Oh, there it is right there. Ooh. Oh, damn. Holy shit. Boy, I did good on that one. Okay. Oh, it doesn't. Let's see. Okay. All right. This is my rug. Okay, so for any who weren't here, my office rug. I thought I got this fabulous, like, lavender and blue pastel wool rug that had a giant graphic of a leopard laying, laying flat. It was fabulous. The picture was fabulous. When it came, it bore no resemblance to the picture. The only thing about it that looked like the picture was the graphic. That was okay. Other than that, So my husband had already moved the 9 by 12 rug that was in our living room into the dining room. Furniture had been moved. It was a whole thing. So I said to my husband, honey, I don't want you to have to move that big heavy ass rug and move more furniture. So just leave that one out there. We'll bring my office rug back in its office and I'll find a new rug for the living room. How about we do that? So that's what I did. So started out with me thinking I was getting a new rug in my office. And I ended up keeping this one and getting a new rug for my living room. And it came a few days ago, but it didn't get taken out of the bag until last night. And I love it. It's 100 times better than, I like it a lot more than the rug that was out there. That rug was almost 2 years old. It was ivory with light pink and light lavender. And I've got animals. I've got 3 cats and a dog, and it was time. So, but this rug, I could not be happier. It's gorgeous. And one of the best things about this rug, this is a completely flat weave rug. It's so hard to explain because it's almost the texture of it. It's barely thicker than a mat. This thing is designed to go underneath furniture. It can go underneath a door. And so while it's as flat as a mat, it's still soft and it's still a rug. It's the craziest thing. I don't know how they do it. It is almost the only way I can think to describe it is like almost like a cross between chenille. That's what it feels like. It feels like chenille. And I don't mean the chenille like bedspreads with the big, like knobby. No, almost like a velvet chenille. Like nice upholstered furniture. They don't make much, not big box furniture, but just furniture that lasts. Like I used to have a couch from, it's either Ethan Allen. I think it was Ethan Allen. Was it Ethan Allen? It lasted a long time, and it was slip covered, and it was the same type of fabric. It goes so good in, and this thing comes in, oh my God. So I'm going to try and find a better, which picture did I have up there? Here's a closer. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I could not be happier with it. So if you're in the market for a rug, this is, in terms of, and it looks exactly like this. Oh, here, you can kind of see. It's crazy because I've never had a rug like this before, but I'm going to show you the other colors that it comes in case anybody's looking. But yeah, I've got very pale. The walls are tinted white, lavender tinted white. It comes in beige and brown. The only other one that I was really like, this was the only other one that I was strongly considering. But I think I'm happy with the one I've got, because this one is beautiful. But unlike the last time, I looked at the customer photos and while this is gorgeous for what I wanted, it's very, very, very light. It's still beautiful. It's just this one is, whoops. I'm glad I got that one. Yeah, no, that's the one I got. Yep. It comes in navy, muted brown. Ooh, they're all pretty. I mean, any one of those would look. No, that's the one I got, right? Pink and purple. Pink and beige. Okay. So yeah, there you go. I mean, and that is for a 9x12 rug. $400 for a 9x12 rug. And that rug came from Turkey. The first one came from India. That rug came from Turkey. And do you know that I ordered that rug that Sunday, last Sunday, and it was here. Today's Tuesday. I want to say it was, oh, Chris Kress. I'll put the hold on, I'll put the Amazon. I will put the Amazon link down. The brand is Oushak. Ushak. I just put the link in the chat. But yeah, I had that rug in less than a week. Free shipping from Turkey. And it comes in, let me tell you how many sizes. Now, of course, not every color comes in every size, but it starts at, well, depending on which one you want. Let's see. They have everything from a 2.5 by 7 inch runner. Mine's a 9x12. They even have a 9.5 by 13. So yeah. Don't be like me. Always look at the customer photos. So, well, I had actually considered, should we end on a high note, or should we listen to Betty talk smack about, it'll be funny. Let's go out with Betty. Let's see, let me pull her. It's only a couple minutes. Ooh, Betty, girl, listen, all kidding aside. Betty, you look like you're getting, I don't know. I'm seeing her do things that are, even for her, they're like cringy. All right, let's see. Oh, look, blank screen is live. I'm gonna have to pop over there. Oh, a jealous hate rant. I wonder what that's gonna. Our Betty. Oh God, and Dolly, please stop waterboarding me with Bullhorn Betty. Well, who the fuck's making you watch? It's like nobody's making you watch it. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch. It's like, I don't get it. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people on here who spend a lot of time bitching about things that don't bother them. Um, oh God, I'm trying to remember the timestamp. Okay, let me see. I think I know what it is. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commentary, education, and scholarship and research. Fair use is a use that might otherwise be prohibited by copyright statute. Okay. Hold on. Do you feel sorry for my implants? Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Says the woman that is worrying about another woman's tits. Because, see, Betty, the only thing I ever do where you are concerned is do commentary on what you give us. I'm not worrying about, well, I do bust on your hair. Yeah, you are right about that. Okay. But it's just, I mean, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. Oh, shit, I forgot to share. Oh, God, here we go with this again. Okay, hold on. Okay. Hi, Kara. I don't want to watch the chat. Oh, well. I don't. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're close.
And all your sweet misery. No pun intended, sweet. No pun intended. There, see, there's Mike. Mike will tell you.
Jesus Christ, Betty, here, please. This is not me hating on you, okay? This is just constructive criticism. People give it to me all the time. So I'm going to give it to you very nicely. Betty, you have that cackle, that screaming, like octave going up 100 octaves, like just chill out. You're freaking blowing my eardrums out.
Mike will tell you. Mike, do you agree? I just want to ask you this. We're going to talk to.
Is it just me? Maybe it is me because I'm listening to it through the speakers in my office and they're not the greatest. So that may be my fault. Let me turn
Mike
down.
Chill with the chat because we want to hear from Mike. Mike's going to have to take 20 seconds. Then it takes 20 seconds for me to see it. Then it takes 20 seconds for me to respond.
Damn, I feel inadequate now. Betty's only 20 seconds behind. Oh, look at my big fat sexy boy Woodley back there. Can you see him? Oh, he's sleeping in my chair. Damn, maybe I should watch Betty more often. If she's only 20 seconds behind, girl, I'm way farther than that behind.
Mike, see it. This is going to be about a minute. Mike, you come against everything that we say here on the Bullhorn Betty channel.
What are you talking about? He's your number one simp. Betty, girl, don't be so hard on the beef, okay? I don't know if he goes against everything you say there, but I can tell you in my chat, that is not the case. He is your number one simp, super fan. I usually say super fan, but
how many times have we kicked you out of this chat? I'm just curious. We may have back in the day kicked you out. I don't know. I'm asking seriously. But we have. Be honest, right? But how many times have we kicked you out of the chat and blocked you? I'm just curious. I mean, we've been out here for 2 years. We've had a lot of bumpy rides. There might be a few people in here that have been blocked by Bullhorn Betty, right? Over the last year. I'm kicked out of
people. Betty, come on, girl. I'd be willing to say, I told you how many are on my block list when we started. What did I say? 9 or 7? It's either 7 or 9, and 4 of them are the same person, just with different VPNs. So what are you talking about? We all know you got a block list a mile long. And I'm just curious, why are you worrying about who I'm blocking? I don't worry about who you're blocking. I couldn't give 2 shits less.
He says, oh no, are you serious? See, that shows you right there. That shows you right there. Who?
Mike? Oh, now wait a minute. I have to. Well, now I thought. Okay, I had it wrong the first time and she had it right. Okay, so Mike was telling her that he got blocked by me. Okay, see, I didn't hear that part. Okay, Betty, apologies for that. That was my mistake. I didn't hear that part of it. So I thought when she highlighted Mike's comment that said I've never been blocked, I thought he was saying he hadn't been blocked here. He has been blocked 2 times. Both times only after. Betty, now you tell me in all seriousness, if you saw Mike Stevens in my chat or in anybody's chat talking shit about you and you got screenshots, you mean to tell me that? And I didn't even block him for that. I never blocked him for that. I would laugh. But, you know, when we get to a place where he just can't like keep it under control and it's starting to annoy the chat. And, you know, one time I know we were talking about, it was something very serious and he was just getting over the top with propaganda, Betty propaganda. So come on. I mean, let's get real here. I don't mind insults. I don't mind shit talking. I don't mind any of that. As long as we are dealing in reality and facts. Okay. So for you to sit here and act like you don't have a block list that's probably 1,000 times bigger than mine. And like, I still don't know why you're worrying about my blocked list, but okay.
Really, truly is accepting and who really isn't. Because
I never listen. You are nothing short of tripping balls delusional if you think that anybody on this platform besides and I promise you, Betty, I had more people in this chat than you had in your live this morning. So there's that. But 962 views from 8 hours ago. Let me just pull up one of my, let's see what my last live got, since she's so worried about that. Well, I mean, like I said, as long as we're dealing in reality and truth and facts, I'm good with that. And Betty, I don't give a shit it's not about the numbers for me. Betty, I'm not even monetized. And it's not because I can't be. It's because I don't give a shit. I don't need to be. Let's see. Crimes and fashion. Where is that little bitch? Whoops. No, we don't want to do that. We're going to switch accounts. Okay, where is that horrible crimes and fashion? She's so mean. Oh, look at that. Yesterday. 23 hours ago. 1.2 thousand views. Yeah, that's about consistent. 9 days ago, 1,700 views. But let's not forget, Betty, you've got a lot more subs than I do, pumpkin. So.
because it seems to me that we're accepting of everybody, but they're only accepting.
There's nobody. You're tripping balls. You are not known by anybody except your diehards. You're not accepting of anybody, Betty. Nobody. The only people you're accepting of are the people who fall in line and do what Betty says.
If you do what they tell you to do, as long as you think the way that they want you to think, and as long as you do what they tell you,
I don't give a fuck how anybody thinks. I don't. And I'm not here to and unlike you, I'm not here to tell people how to think. And I'm not here to try and convert people from the way they think.
to do, you're fine. You're their BFF. But really, you want to be like that?
I never, Mike, I hope you'll back me up on this, sir. We've never claimed to be BFFs.
want to be somebody's bitch?
Nobody is my bitch. That's for sure.
Is that what you guys have lowered yourself to be some channel's little bitch?
What, Betty, why? Could you give us some specificity, please? It's very difficult to respond to this when you just speak in these really broad, sweeping generalities. I don't know if you're, I mean, you brought my name up, so I guess I'll assume you're talking about me, but Betty, I assure you, I'm not here for any of the reasons you're here for. I'm not here calling myself anything that I'm not. I'm not here to solve crimes. I'm not here to help families. No, I'm just here to, you know, use my mouth, use my brain, talk about whatever it is people want to hear me talk about. And I don't have to talk about you. For the bulk of this live, I had just as many people. There happens to be a lot of people live right now, but for most of this live, I had just as many people as I do when I talk about you. So,
wow.
For somebody who's so not worried about anybody else and their channel and their content and what they say, you spend an awful lot of time chastising people about what it is you think you know about them.
That's not inspiring or
I'm not here to be inspiring.
Empowering.
I'm not here to be empowering.
I feel sorry for you guys.
I definitely don't need you to feel sorry for me. I feel sorry for you.
Well, I can promise you, if you're over here on the Bullhorn Betty channel, we don't pimp you out like that.
Pimp you out. I don't know what that means.
We don't pimp you out like that. You know what we do? We inspire you to do better in your community.
You have no idea what I've done in my community. You have no idea what my family's done in my community. And I assure you, it entails a lot more than nailing flyers on telephone poles.
Right? We inspire you to do things positive.
Oh, like you? Yeah, you're just a beacon of light and positivity. Okay. I'll try and be more like you, Betty.
We have an attitude with gratitude over here.
Where do you hide that? Because I must be missing something. Attitude, yes. Always attitude in spades. Gratitude? The only thing I ever hear that's even remotely got anything to do with gratitude is that book you've been reading from for 2 decades.
Who's Lisa? She's the fake, fake boobs, fake face.
Bitch, if you're gonna talk smack about me, get it right. Don't lie about me. Boobs, fake. Face, all mine. All mine. And Betty, why don't you come up? I would love to talk to you, Betty. I truly would. Nobody.
Content creator that gets 20 people in her lives.
Oh, I think we've dispelled that notion, haven't we? And Betty, if that were the case, my God, you would look even more pathetic than you do. Because why are you worrying about it? I don't give a shit how many people you have in your life. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care about any of that shit.
She needs a little more CC pumped into those boobies.
What do you think it is? Like a fucking tire? You think you just like take them up, take them down, depending on your outfit? It involves a little more. You don't boobies? How fucking old are you? Are you 12? You are 12. I mean, it just blows my mind that I'm hearing that this is a grown, supposedly, this is a grown woman who is fixated on another woman's breasts, be they silicone or saggy, silky milkies like she's got, whatever the case may be. Like, what's it to you? And that's what you got for me. That's what you've got. She needs more silicone. Actually, Betty, I don't need any more. I got plenty. We definitely, we can agree on that. I don't need any more silicone. What did she say? Cece's pumped in her boobies. I am embarrassed for you. Truly, I am. You are, yeah, this is my face. I'm quite proud of my face. You see this right here, Betty? I've got that too. Except yours is much more predominant than mine, and I'm 10 years younger. I'm sorry, I'm 10 years older than you. So, you're, Betty, your ugly is showing. And I'm talking about your ugly inside here. You are so fucking jealous. I've never seen you have, the only women I've ever seen you have a nice word for is if you're getting something out of the deal. Like, I'm sure the only reason she can tolerate even being within a square mile of Olivia is because she's getting something from that. Subs, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. I don't care. I promise you, Betty ain't that girl. You know who I am? This is who I am. This is how secure I am. And Betty, if you think that because I take care of myself and you have let yourself go to the point and don't give a shit to the point where you look older than you are, I have the opposite problem. Well, you do you. I'm not sitting here telling you that you need to, follow my regiment. I don't care. But do not confuse taking care of yourself with, I don't know, being riddled with issues. Because if my husband and I go out to dinner somewhere, I can assure you, my husband, he is quite a catch. He's incredibly handsome. He's brilliant. He's funny. I could go on, but I don't need to. I have a beautiful life. And if we go out to a restaurant or anywhere and some cute girl comes up and waits on us, I can very much look across the table at my husband and say, oh my gosh, what a sweet girl. And God, boy, she's cute. If we're watching TV and an attractive woman comes on, like I can very much say, oh wow, God, she looks great. What do you think Betty says? I'm pretty sure we can figure out. This is what I picture Betty in the scenario that I just mentioned. Just take me out and put Betty in. Of course, not with my husband, because that would never happen. But let's just put Betty with some random man that she's on a date with. No, not on a date. We'll say they're in a relationship, whether it's her boyfriend or her husband, whatever the case may be. Here's how I guarantee you Betty is. Well, let's say the waitress comes up and she's, the same girl I just said. Oh, that boy, she's a nice waitress, and good. She's very cute. Here's Betty. Were you looking at her? Like, what? You think she looks better than me? I saw you looking at her. What? You gonna give her your phone number? Yeah, so flow, exactly. And you know why that is? Yeah, because we're secure in ourselves. When you're secure in yourself, you're not threatened by every woman out there. I mean, I I can promise you this. I do not now, nor ever, have I ever talked about Betty or done commentary on Betty because of her physical appearance. That's just a little cherry on top of the cake. If Betty was a nice person, I assure you, I would never say one word about her. Have you ever noticed that? I've never just pulled up someone who isn't a shitbag and started, raking them over the coals. Betty, you're a hateful bitch. That's why I talk about you. It's got nothing to do with your physical appearance, with your tits, with your house, with how much money you make. None of that. You are so insecure and so issue riddled. I am truly fascinated by the fact that it's not lost on me that she is so twisted up and she hates Emmy so much, and I believe it. You can hear the venom and the vitriol. And Emmy's never done anything to her to deserve that. She has done far less and said far less than almost everyone else who talks about Betty. So I cannot figure that out, besides the fact that she's so threatened by her accomplishments, because Betty has no accomplishments. So she's very threatened by other women. But it's very interesting to me that every time she's had something to say about me, more than, just now, fuck that bitch, more than something like that. You notice she never takes issue with any of the things I say. You notice she's not calling me stupid. Because I would think that even Betty knows that's not going to fly. She's not going to sell that. But apparently what Betty is really twisted up about, where I'm concerned, is my breast implants. That's weird. It's so weird. She doesn't even know how cringy that is. And I guess nobody's told her that, there's a lot of women in the world with silicone breast implants. And yeah, exactly. So, Flo. Now, girl, you know that would be a multi procedure, because first you'd have to do a lift, and then I'm sure they'd have to, liposuction, and then you refill, so to speak. But to hear, to hear a grown woman her age say something so stupid, her boobies. Do you know how bad that skeezes me out? I hear that and I swear to God, it sets my teeth on edge, because it's so weird. Oh, it's just fucking weird. It is. It's so juvenile. It's so weird. Oh, you take that back. She doesn't block anybody. She accepts everybody. She's about positivity and Betty, you need to go sit in the lotus position somewhere, girl. Yeah, it's like, oh my God, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Kind of like I said, I only talk about her exploits and her actions, and Well, no, I can't say that. That's the reason I started talking about her. I would never, it has never been about her physical appearance. That's just a gift she gives us because she's so extra mean and hateful that it discourages me from holding myself back. But oh, you think? Yeah, I think so too. I think she's been active. She gets more and more unhinged. She is in her own fucking world of I'm a legal professional. I'm this. I'm that. And the facade for anybody who believed it. Well, great. Go populate her chat. But I'm sorry. You can. Like the comment earlier, Betty is just as literate and well-spoken as Lisa. That was Mike Stevens, of course, because nobody else would. Are you kidding me right now? You heard what I said to him. Well, where's she hiding that? Educated people do not make a point of speaking like they're uneducated. Or even forget about educated. How about just intelligent? I don't know many adults that want to be viewed as someone who can't construct a proper sentence. That doesn't make you a literary giant or a literacy giant either. But to hear a grown woman talking about another woman's boobies, oh, it's God. You are just
no offense to women that have CCs.
Oh, just to this woman? Well, guess what, bitch? I don't take offense. I'm just fucking skeezed out by it because it's gross.
I'm getting into my
Look at her. She always does that. I mean, it's almost like she's at the podium at the county commissioners meeting. She gets that weird swaying thing. You know what's weird is Betty I never see what looks like a genuine smile on her. I see something up here that probably tells her, oh, smile. Who smiles like that? I mean, how do you think I know she's got 2 different fucking sets of teeth in her mouth? Because she doesn't smile like a normal person. The teeth on the bottom are not the same as the teeth on the top. Because she's always doing that.
40s, who knows? Give me 5 more years, I might be up there with her.
Bitch, I am 10 years older than you, and I leave you in the dust. Okay? In the dust. There's not a person alive. Every time my husband sees your face, he says one thing. I can't believe you are 10 years older than her. Betty, your little soundboard, get better.
Should stop.
Do you know what a fucking unhinged lunatic you sound like right now and you look like right now? You do. You look unhinged.
I was like, oh my God, I need to leave. We're going in left field now, baby. Now Betty's talking about boob jobs. Oh, Lord, what?
Because Betty wishes she could get one.
Are we doing over here? You know what we're doing over here? We're just
doing what you're always doing. None of what you say you're about, and just all of your bitches, gripes, and complaints about everyone else. You are one of the most miserable bitches on this platform. You have a miserable, shitty life. And you're going to continue to have that until you find some way to stop being so jealous and hateful to everybody that has the misfortune of sharing atmosphere with you. I tell you what, I'm okay with, well, here's how I'll say it. I would rather be known as a raging bitch. I'm cool with that. At least I'm a well-spoken one. I'd rather be known as a bitch than as a Betty. Everybody thinks you are a miserable, hateful person. You do not appear to have a pleasant moment in your fucking day ever. And if you think that that maniacal cackling, like if you think that normal people look at that and say, oh, look, there's Betty happy. No, that's Betty like extra awkward. That's what it is. So listen, you do you, Betty. It's working out really well for you. So hey, carry on. I mean, that's the part you don't get. I don't give a fuck what you do because nothing you do affects me. Hey, Virginia, how are you? Oh, Elsie, I agree. None. Hey, Elaine, mystified me. Oh, trust me, they can't afford that surgery. No way. That would be a multifaceted, multi-procedure. That would not be a one and done. You can't take something that's this long and think you're just going to shove something in there and then, pump up the volume, pump up the CC. No, because it just doesn't work that way. You'd have to have a lift. Yeah, that there would be a lot involved in that. That would not be she's not. Anyway. So yeah, I mean, go ahead, Betty. There's nothing I can do if you want to, be fixated on my boobs. All I can do is just continue to point out to everyone else how strange it is that you are so worried about my breast. But, sorry, I don't swim in the lady pond. I mean, I don't care if you do, but I don't. So, sorry, I'm not going to be showing them to you anytime soon. No, there's only one guy that gets to see those. All right, kids. Oh my God, I don't know when I'll ever learn to stop putting my foot on that shelf. Never works out. All right. Oh, guess what? It's waiting in my inbox. So I'm going to go, Bob, we're going to go take a walk, I promise, right now. Yes, and then Mommy's going to kill another acre of the rainforest with some legal documents, unless they're, yes, Amberly. Kind of, poor Betty, the things she needs, you can't get into surgery. I already have all the things you need. These are just bonuses. I know. All right, kids. I think I'll come in here tomorrow. I'm definitely going to try. If not, yeah, I'll pop in for a little bit at some point. I might not stay on too long, but I know I'm coming, baby. He's whining his little heart out down there. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow at some point. All right. Bye, pussycats. Have a good night.
Thought that you should know I've been going solo. Want my love, baby, earn it. Yeah. Dancing on my own. See if you can follow. Got me feeling alive. Watch me go.